You're in tune with me, the reason boss, and I'm beating the baseline as I'm beating them with a baseline. Australia go 1-0 up in the Ashes series. This is the reasonable boss, the rich sports armchair boss, sports boss, speaking. The bag of excuses, the bag of woes, the bag of trouble, and the bag of belly aching. I've had enough. This is one of the reasons why rich sports came into fruition. This is the reason bosses take. I woke up early hours to find out what to go on in the opening test from Perth. The landscape, as the reason boss saw it, was the Ashes were there for the taking as far as England are concerned. Baseball or not, no Pat Cummins, Australian talismanic figure, talismanic figure, captain, out, top bowler, all-rounder. No, Josh Hazlewood doesn't need a second invitation. He can get wickets with his eyes closed. Out, two leading bowlers out. Only Mitchell Starc left arm pace, capable of taking wickets and spraying it about the place. Pitch it up, send him for 4. Wants to pitch it short, mind sharp he don't get licked for 6. It was there for the taking. England ready, Ben Stokes ready, the fiery England pacemen ready, Archer, Woods, a bag of trouble, Cast. Hey, things were ready. As far as the reason boss is concerned, it was a case of if you can't take defeat, hush up and call a spade a spade. Australia were there for the taking because of injuries. But watch the ride. First innings, when the reason boss woke up, almost 2 innings had been completed. Australia skittled out England for 170 odd. Mitchell Starc, 7 wickets. As far as the reason boss is concerned, Mitchell Starc had come to the party, had delivered as the leading Australian strike bowler. Scott Boland, where was he? The reason boss thought. Where was this Brendan Doggett, Nathan Lyon, who took the remaining 3 wickets? Starc with 7. That's a startling response from Mitchell. My lord, my lord. And yet, the story hadn't done. I've started. I'm going to finish. Bass, I'm going to beat them with some baseline pace like Michael Holding of Jamaica. Like, share, subscribe. Rich Sports. Lord of mercy. England had come in to unleash their pace attack, having been skittled out by Australia. Lord of mercy. In came England's paced attack. And my lord, I could hardly believe what I was hearing, and yet it was real, realer than real. Archer, opening attack, bloom, Jake Weatherall, an ungainly sight, LBW on the floor, begging and praying for the first delivery to come and go. England skittle out, Australia 1-3 odd, a lead of over 40, nearly 50 runs. That's England in the box seat. I said respect to England when I saw the wickets. I had to see it to believe it. The pace were there. The pacemen were on point. The deliveries were on point. I saw Travis Head literally give away his wicket. I saw a couple of other batsmen give away, proverbially speaking, their wickets. And yet, a total of 1-3. I said, my lord, things are going for England. This is the real deal. Like, share, and subscribe. 3 and easy, Rich Post Sports, sports boss, reason boss, armchair boss, speaking. And yet, my lord, day 2, things went full speed ahead. Now check it out. England, 160 odd second innings, still more than Australia scored. They're in the box seat. This Australian lineup has batting issues. Khawaja back spasms, not looking the part. Steve Smith, Labuschagne, past their best. My lord, Cameron Green, things are going for England. And yet, the reason boss, this is my take. Australia said, all right, think fast, think quick and fast. Up the order came Travis Head, one of the best centuries, and this is a man who has seen the likes of Sir Viv Richards, bat. Brian Lara in his pump, bat. This was one of the finest knocks I've seen. He decimated the England attack. Big up respect to Australia. I'm not talking about collapses and not having the heart. Listen, trust the process. Trust the process. Like, share, subscribe, Rich Post Sports. Trust the process. I'm going to follow Ben Stokes' lead. I'm going to follow Joe Root's lead. When you dismiss a Joe Root cheaply, you're doing something right. Class player. Big up and respect to Australia. The Chalice are born. The Chalice are born. West Indies cricket may not be on the up, but Australia are maintaining their brand. Fiery brand. Travis Head caned the England bowlers. It was a stellar innings. Respect to England. They're going to trust the process. Am I going to beat them? No, I'm not going to beat them. Morning, mate.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm not going to beat the England players. No. Trust the process. They've been waiting for the Ashes. All paths and all roads lead to the Ashes 2025. And it's 1-0. Is it all over? No. They're off to Brisbane. Pink ball test. Pink ball test. Yes, Mitchell Starc is going to be looking good. Looking hot. He's got a great record. Scott Boland, let me doff my cap. Scott Boland came to the party. Where was Scott? He didn't look like the bowler who averages 12 in Australian conditions in the second innings. God knows he came to the party. He came to the party. Australia came to the party. I am giving respect to Australia. Steve Smith and company stood up. They're going to have to go again because England are not going to back down. They will have learned. Sometimes I wonder, in the post-mortem of this stuffing 8-wicket defeat after a masterclass from Travis Head, I wonder, will the England players, and I think the answer is yes, will they have listened? Look out for the ball on the 5th wicket, the 4th stump. Look out for those balls. Maybe we can leave them. Make the Australian bowlers get a little tired. Attack those fully pitched up balls. Deliver them and send them carting to the boundary for 4. Milk them. 1s and 2s is necessary. Leave. They've got some good instructions. They've got some good instructions. After the caning and the post-mortem, former players, pundits, everyone had their say. I expect England to come back roaring, thinking, and ready for battle. Australia, be on your P's and Q's. You're ready to go again? Mitchell Starc, I can't wait to see that pink ball in action. But my lord, my feedback from that first test, England did as much as they could. And yet, whilst they believed they could get the job done, they were found out by some quality bowling and quality performances. Mitchell Starc, take a bow. Travis Head, take a bow. Labuschagne, finding some form. Steve Smith, are you ready to go again? They're looking for you. I can't wait for the next test match in Brisbane. Trust the process. Trust you're going to be in store for some quality cricket one way or the other. Chalice are born. Chalice are born, proverbially speaking. Like, share, and subscribe. Rich Post Sports, free and easy. Big up Australia. You're going to have to go again because England are ready to come back. Don't be a sour puss. Like, share, and subscribe. Salutes to Australia. Go again. It's the Ashes. Like, share, and subscribe. My lord, my lord. That's how we do it, you know. We don't have to talk about no talk.